Good Sunday morning to you. Sunday morning, coming down, the smell of fried chicken and all that stuff. Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson. I think Chris Christopherson wrote it. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. It's also December the 3rd, Sunday morning. What else? Yeah, so if there's anything you want to do, better get busy doing it. What else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Actually, never worry. Why worry? Remember Alfred E. Newman, Mad Magazine? What? Me worry? That was his thing. Anyway, what else have we got going on today? A little cool here this morning. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
The current temperature in Bracketville is 43 degrees.
What's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is minus 10 degrees.
With a high of -8. Anyway, she's back on the payroll for a while, but what it is, she listens not only to what you're asking now, but everything. I mean, not that she wasn't doing it before, but now it's more exaggerated. So the reason it takes her longer to answer sometimes is because she can't answer and listen at the same time. So she's still listening to see if there's anything else. Anyway, yeah, I unplug her every now and then. That's the only way to turn her off. Hey, Google, how can I turn you off?
To make the screen dark, say, turn off the screen. To turn your display off completely, unplug it from the power source. To tell me to turn off other devices that have been added to the Google Home app, include the name of the device in your request.
Basically, it's hard to turn the thing off. It's aggravating, but that's future world, I guess. But anyway, we've got a lot of comments here this morning. Let's do some of them. I've got a nice picture on my TV there of a snowed in frozen area. And just to remind me that there are people this time of the year that have some pretty interesting weather, to say the least. But anyway, what else we got here? Comments. This is on driving in Brownsville, Texas, and this person left me some tips, and I'll just read one of them. The person is 0144 something. It would have been easier to continue on Emerson Road for another mile, maybe less, and turn left on Expressway. Get to Academy faster. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of shortcuts for you guys that live there, but I was a FNG, a new guy. Thank you. Patrick Russell. Good morning, Patrick Russell. How are you today? Good job for lacking power, Rusty. You kept your professional presence. Well, yeah, we were going to do that. See, everything I do the YouTube stuff with is battery operated. So yeah, we can do that thing. And when I go to Cloudcroft this next year, I'll bring back some of those battery pack things, and because I got three of them. I don't know. Well, the reason I left them all three out there wasn't a lot of room to haul stuff in the Class B. It doesn't have a lot of room left over. But anyway, then we got Restless on comment call yesterday. Nice to have a backup home when power's out. Have a great day. Yeah, it wasn't out long. It was out about an hour all together. Yeah. Belinda Salinas says, how long was your electricity out? 1 hour. About. I'm 88. I remember where that quote you started, swivel, 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 came from. Rusty, it's been a heck of a ride for you and all of us. Thank you for all those good memories. Yeah, it's been an interesting ride in the last 15, 20 years. And yeah, or more. And well, let's see, I think let's see, I've been on YouTube 13 years. Yeah, this will be my 13th year coming up. But yeah, it's been a hell of a deal. I've done a lot of things and had a lot of different types of RV equipment. And yeah, I've got a new one out there now, a Class B RV. And that's my daily driver. And I really enjoy it. You know, it's not as economical as some cars I could buy, but there's not a car that I can buy that comes with a restroom, kitchen, bed, you know, whatever, you know, air conditioners, onboard generator, and all kinds of stuff. No, you know, to get a decent car today, I imagine costs you 30,000 plus, and so yeah, that's a lot of gasoline. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. The masked bowler from Wisconsin. Steve Combs, I started watching you at Oliver Lee State Park in Alamogordo in your casita. It's been a fun ride. Yeah, I went to Oliver Lee State Park a few times, and it wasn't well known, a well known New Mexico State Park. And then once the word got out, it's packed now. The thing about the park, it's got a pretty view of, you know, north or east and west. You know, the sun comes up over the mountain in the mornings, and the beautiful sunsets to the west. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and you're not far from the air base. You get to hear the jets taking off. Anyway, uh, Lydia Lewis says, thank you for continuing your journey with the RV lifestyle. I hope someday I will be able to do what you did. Well, you just do you, Lydia. Just do you, and however that turns out, you know, that's the way it will be. Thinker says, this is really a nice series. Thanks, Rusty. Well, it's just me reminiscing more or less. I can't remember all the dates. You know, they kind of run together and overlap and crap. But we get through it. Yeah, the next one I'll do is what? I think I'll start with the B to the Class C by then. And then we do the Class C. Yeah, we do the towing the vehicle. Then we do the Class B, and then that brings us up to date. And what's coming after that? I don't know. I don't think anything. But anyway, Brian Barbie, when did the electricity come back? It was off for about an hour, not very long. I didn't. It doesn't. We don't have many power interruptions here on Rio Grande Electric. Every now and then, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and that's all. And they're very short, as far as I know. Patch of dust. Obviously, this is RV stuff. Obviously, you have experimented with different sized vehicles, such as a Prius, a pickup, and you've even had a regular larger RV. But I'm kind of curious, what attracted you to buy the Class C that you had? Well, what attracted me to buying the Class C was number one, the sale price they had at that time was good. It was like 59,000, and with taxes it was 65 total, which was a hell of a deal, I thought, for a Class C RV. It was 24 feet long. My intention was to try to use it as my daily driver. Could have, but didn't, because it's a little bit bigger, and it only gets 10 miles to the gallon. But what attracted me to the Class C was, at my age at that time, I really didn't want to fool with hitching up a trailer, and I wanted to be able to stop and pee or whatever I needed to do without getting out of the RV for safety reasons. Because if you pull over, even in the, you know, off to the side on the interstate, zoom, 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 zoom. You know, even on a 2-lane, you can pull way over. You know, in where there's a road going off to the right or something, pull over there, and you still got zoom, 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 and you know, you take the wrong step and you're riding on somebody's hood for the next 100 miles. So, but no, it was a good choice. I enjoyed the Class C I had. I think I had it for a little 2 years or a little more. No, it was good. Elaine Toole, your Fort Clark Springs mailing address in the background is missing. Oh, in my RV life? I never had it up there, Elaine, as far as I know. Oh, you mean this thing right here? I don't know. I don't know that I have my address anywhere. But be that as it may, if you want to know it, it's P.O. Box 146, Bracketville, Texas, 78832. Thank you. This is person's name by YouTube Views, catchy name. Your channel is a gift to the online community. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. I try to keep it honest, easy, and enjoyable. and real. Why? Because, never mind. Kevin Hernandez, they would make a nice gym. Oh, that's on the tiny home. You can do anything you want to. It's yours. You know. Al Fur, cool video talk. Keep on being you. Well, that's probably one of the easiest things I do is be me. This is Julie Ochoa. Mr. Rusty, I've been following you since the Toyota Prius days, and I'd like to say thank you for sharing your adventures, experiences, tips, and tricks of RVing, along with some life advice, which I truly enjoy and respect. I'm looking forward to hearing more stories and adventures. Thank you again. Well, thank you for that comment, Julie. That's very kind. Happy holidays to all of you. Long way around. This is shaping up to be a real nice playlist. Part 4 is a good addition. Ever think about making part of the last one about the different trikes? Actually, when I got the electric trike, I did videos of all of them that I got. You know, I think I compared 3 different electric trikes. The one I've got is the best one, in my opinion, for me and for most people. Why? It's inexpensive. You can get it for delivered $1,400. It comes apart in 2 pieces if you want to haul it in your back of your car, or it folds in half if you want to haul it in your car. And also, it's lightweight. It weighs about 50 pounds, I think, so you can lift it fairly easily. It's 3 wheels, of course, a trike. And the battery lasts a long time, man. You can go a long way on that thing. You can go into a grocery store and do your shopping on that without getting off of it, you know. And yeah, and it's easy. See, it doesn't have all those fancy controls, you know, like, you know, pedal assist and power assist and all that. No, you got one throttle. That's it. You decide how fast you want to go. That's it. You know, and the brakes are like on a regular old bicycle. You know, if you move the pedals backwards, it's a brake, okay? And then you've got a handbrake for the front wheel on the upper left. So, you know, it's great. It's called a Liberty Electric Trike from libertyelectrictrikes.com. And if you use Rusty50, you get $50 off, or you can just call them and they'll give you the discount. Yeah, anyway, yeah, the owner's name is Jason Kraft. Nice guy. They ship him out of Pennsylvania. And yeah, they're a good group of people to do business with. Frank McKinley, I came upon your videos when you got to Casita. Again, a question: are there spaces for sale at Fort Clark? Well, again, I'm not a realtor. You'll have to go to realtor.com and check Fort Clark Springs, Texas, or you can also check Brackettville, and it will include Fort Clark Springs property in that. The Dogman Chronicles, thanks for part 4, Rusty. I enjoy listening to you. Thank you, Jim and his dogs. Check his channel out on YouTube. And then he also says, good comment, call even without electricity. Yeah, we did okay. This is Cheryl Fightmaster. Good afternoon. Good morning. Same person. When you got Casita is when I started following you. Yeah, you know, because it's a unique item. A lot of people were interested in the Casita, and I got one and picked up some viewers in the same way with the pickup and the Prius, because the people like to watch people doing different things. You know, you want to be entertained. Now I'm just kind of ho-hum. You know, James Jackson, I got me a Philly cheese steak. Dang good. Yeah, well, good. Yeah. Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany. Good morning to you. The aliens are coming, and I left a comment that they're here, mostly in Washington, D.C., USA. Yeah, well, that's a tongue-in-cheek comment. You know, I'm not political one way or another, and I have to say this as a slap in my own face. Until you've walked a mile in a person's shoes, don't be criticizing them. You know, like your mayor, your city councilman, county commissioners, judges, state senators, representatives, presidents, and all these things. Because if you were in their shoes, would you be any better? Huh? Probably not. James Jackson, I have watched all your videos from the beginning. You have lived a great life. Well, hey, I ain't over yet. I may be winding down, but But we got a ways to go, I hope. Dear Tricks, a good evening, sir. Good evening to you on the North Sea in Germany. We'll do 4 more. Alvin Massot, great video on the Clipper Cadet. Yeah, and Casita stuff. Yeah, thank you. Henri Codger, but if you don't have the swivel chair, you could walk, 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 but you couldn't swivel, swivel, swivel. Back on the meds, Henri Codger, but yeah, that's correct. Correct. Anyway, Alvin Massot, Rusty, have a wonderful weekend. All of you guys do the same. And last but not least, Anita Blades. I was always early to work before I retired, but waited to clock in at my last job so my pay was not higher than my boss, was not higher for my boss. Yeah, you know, some people that are working hourly and get overtime make more than their supervisors. And that happens a lot because the supervisors don't get overtime. That's why they promote people to management positions, because managers don't have to be paid overtime, you know, and you can work them 60 hours a week and you don't have to pay them a nickel overtime. Is that fair? No. Just another way to screw people in the ground. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Sunday morning, December the 3rd, 2023, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. If you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and get whatever you want. Anyway, yeah. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths to lower stress. You know, breathe in, breathe out. That lowers stress, which is excellent. Do it several times a day. Then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are called neural links, or forming neural links. And that's all of your thoughts, dreams, memories you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. Enjoy your life, enjoy your day, enjoy the holidays. Happy holidays. Adios, amigos. Sunday morning coming down.